Hey P2P members, Coach Brian back with you. Welcome back to Daily Mobility. We're continuing today with our work on different speeds at 3 different joints. So we're going to work on the pelvis a little bit today, we're going to work on the knee, and then we're going to work on the ankle. I want you to do an assessment as always, so doing a few squats or a couple lunges could be a great way to both warm up a little bit today and then also just get a baseline. So let's start in the squat position. I'm going to push hips down and back and then coming back up. And so get a feel for how deep that feels, how smooth it feels, how strong it feels. And then if that's a good one to improve, awesome. If you have room for improvement, that would kind of put it in that category. If you have room for improvement in a lunge pattern, then let's work on that. And so coming down and then back up. As I go down, I'm pulling the big toe up a little bit, and then I'm going to press the big toe down into the floor as I come up out of that lunge. And then same thing on the other side. And so 3, 4, 5 repetitions on each side, get a feel for that. And then we're going to go right into some pelvis movement. So have the target joints here labeled. You hopefully see the little yellow stickers. We're going to start with knees bent for a lateral pelvic hike. And so what we're going to do is take the top of the pelvis and hike it up to the right and then up to the left. And so working on tempo today too, what we want to do is actually go 10 seconds on the repetition. So you're going to go a 10-second rep from right to left, and then a 10-second rep back from left to right. So we'll go 10 clicks on a metronome, and let me get this turned up. And there we go. So 10 beats, we're going from one side to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then going back the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8, keep going, 9, 10, and so we're shifting laterally through the pelvis there. Let's reassess. So I'm going to do lunges. You can repeat whatever assessment you felt like there was some good room for improvement on. And both sides. Feels pretty good. We're then going to go into a faster tempo. So I want you to bend the knees again slightly, tuck the tailbone slightly, and now we're doing 4-second repetitions. So we're going to go from one side to the other, start one position, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, couple more, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So noticing, trying to keep a knee bend throughout, isolating that movement in the pelvis and tipping that pelvic bowl side to side. Let's go ahead and reassess. So that one interestingly felt a little bit better on the left, not quite as good on the right. Now we're going to go to more of a sport speed. So on every click, we're going to try a fast position change. Okay, so knees bent, slight tuck in the pelvis or tailbone, starting in one side and then going quickly from right to left. Good. And all these should be pain-free, of course, so if you're finding a speed or a tempo that doesn't feel amazing, stick with the slower ones or stick with the ones that do. Let's go ahead and go back into your reassessment. Good. So pretty decent. I hope you're seeing some improvements and just noting some differences either in range of motion or the strength or the smoothness quality of movement there in your lunge or your squat, whichever one you're using. From there, we're going to go down to the knee. So you can see my, hopefully there are red dots. So the target joint at the knee and the tibial plateau here. And then in the knee circle, we're going to go for 10 seconds, starting with a locked knee position. I'm lunging my working side forward. We're going to go to the side Should get to the front of the circle after 5 clicks to finish that second half of the circle at 10. So going really nice and slow, 10-second reps, go back the other direction. Working on mapping that joint in space, eyes can be up. All right, awesome. And then let's repeat on the other side. You could retest, reassess in between each individual side. Just going to keep you moving through them though today, because we have 3 tempos to get through. Go the other direction. 7, 8, 9, 10, and finding that nice, slow, smooth tempo. Let's repeat your assessment. So that one felt a little bit better, and better as well. So hopefully for you too, you're noticing some change. And then we're going to move into 4-second repetitions. So let's go back to knee circle, lunge, forward lunge position. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch directions. Good. We want to lock that knee each time and getting a nice full range of motion. Switch legs. Tall posture. Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside. Go the other way. So we're going knee to the outside, to the front, to the middle, and then locking it back out. Nice job. From there, let's go ahead and reestablish tall posture, and big toe up on the way down, down on the way up. Whether you're doing squat or lunge, good practice to kind of sync that big toe with hip extension to get a better drive through the hips, take some pressure off the knees. So that one felt good for me too. So keeping on going with knee circles. Now, if you're comfortable with it, you might shorten the range of motion a little bit. So if your knee circle was this big, we can shrink it down a little bit as we speed it up. Still going into a lunge position, starting with the knee locked. And we're working on getting around that knee circle, smaller range of motion on each click of the metronome. So really speeding up the tempo, almost like a sports speed movement, and then reverse it. And again, those should all be pain-free. Let's reassess. And feeling really good actually now. So between pelvic lateral tilts and knee circles, I know knee circles are a go-to for me. High performance, high payoff drill. The next one we're going to work on is an inside ankle tilt. So if you find that inside of the ankle, right below and behind that ankle bone, so below and behind, hopefully my sticker stays on. I don't know if it's going to, but we'll work through it. So we're going to turn the back foot out, and so for the inside ankle tilt today, I want to weight shift forward and slowly tilt, and then come back to neutral. So we're going to take 10 seconds to do that, which on an ankle tilt is a really long time. We're going to move nice and slow here. So five counts down and in to the tilt, and then 5 counts back to a neutral foot position. 4, 5, press into it, come back up. 3, 4, 5, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll into the inside, and then back to a flat foot, weight evenly distributed on that foot as you finish. Same thing on the other side, we'll go 10-second reps here. 3, 4, 5, and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nice. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Good control. 2, 3, 4, 5. So awesome for the arch of the foot and ankle stability. Let's retest. So whether you're doing a squat or a lunge, give that a shot. And interestingly, that feels springier. It has more bounce coming out of it. When I focus on that big toe drive into the floor, I feel like I'm almost bouncing up out of the lunge. So really nice result. And that slow tempo of inside ankle tilt might be a good one to put in the training journal if you had a similar positive impact from it. So from there, we're going to go into a 4-second rep. So lunge position again, I'm going to work on 2 seconds in, 2 seconds back out of that ankle tilt. 1, 2 down, 1, 2 back to neutral foot. Let's do one more. 1, 2, and then switch sides. Really great work today. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4-second reps. Remember, motion is lotion, so as you're finding your daily winners or your high performance drills, your daily go-tos, you can stretch these out into a little bit longer sessions if you have the time and the capacity to get after it. You're doing joint mobility, maybe you're going through a sequence of some upper, some lower body, and using, again, those ones that work really well for you. Let's go into a sport speed, and then we'll reassess on the ankle tilt. So every time you hear the metronome, we're going to try to quickly tip the ankle in, get it right back to a neutral foot. Good job. Tip and back, good. And you're pressing into that inside of the ankle joint, bringing the inside ankle bone in towards the floor, and then back out. Let's go ahead and reassess one more time. So tall posture. And if you're doing lunges, other side. If you're doing squats, way to go. Great work today. Awesome. So that's our daily mobility for today. Hope this helped, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.